Ooh-wee. All right. So here we go. Here we go. So this is part 2 of my people at work suck, and here's why. I just made that part up. So what we're going to do is we're going to ride around the General Lee, which is banned from commercial TV because of the flag. It has nothing to do with anything. It's just a car. Anyway, because people are sensitive. And if you want to call me sensitive about what I'm about to say, is that the last thing I need when I'm driving down the road and hearing on the radio, and I know who listens to the radio anymore. Trust, who listens to that? While we race, I want to talk. Who listens to the radio anymore? Well, anyway, they gave us a list down of celebrities' birthdays. Like I give a shit. You don't give me an address where I can send them something, but you just say it's their fucking birthday, which I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit whose birthday it is. I don't give a shit. I don't even care when mine's anymore, you know what I'm saying? I don't give a shit. So, the point of this video is some dumb cunt named Betty. At my last job, which I will disclose, if that's what it means to announce or make aware or whatever, I don't know. Information. I'm gonna hit a fucking poll. I will. If I'm getting 3 views, so I'm over the top right now. I'm over the top. I'm getting like crazy fucking views. Yeah. Huh?
Somebody's in our backyard. Some guy with he's keeping doing it every day. What?
There's a right of way. Not really. The right of way's in the back.
Oh.
See, it's like this: 10 foot this way, front, 10 foot this way. 'Cause I used to do that. A long time ago. Momentarily always being interrupted. Dumbass said there was somebody in the backyard. Well, they're not technically in the backyard. So, let me get my fucking panda bear fucking hat right before we get going. Okay, here we go. This is Pig Rat Productions, and I was in the middle of a fucking race and got interrupted. I thought somebody was actually in our backyard. That really meant something, but it didn't mean anything. They have a right of way back there. It's like front and back. Utility workers. We're having something put in there. It doesn't matter. Now this is all fucked up. About as fucked up as my goddamn story. Okay. We're talking about fucking somebody at work. Okay, now we'll disclose here, let's keep it going. Now I'm fucking behind the race. I'm all fucked up. Now it's all fucked up. I ain't gonna go. This is the worst fucking shit. And I was starting to do this motherfucker and deleting it. It's not gonna happen. So, anyway, my last job, there's a cunt named Betty, and who the fuck names their kid Betty? Only Betty I know is from the Flintstones. Betty Rubble. Flintstones' fucking neighbor. Barney's Rubble, Barney's wife. So, it's the only fucking Betty I know. But she's a young girl. Betty is her real name. Decides that she's in California. Well, you know what? Let's describe what Betty looks like first. There's nothing wrong with that. I just have to do the facts. When I was in Vietnam, and I was a homicide agent, and you have to build a profile before you give the story. So Betty has really thin hair. It's like little reddish, probably down to a little bit past her shoulders because it doesn't grow. It's not thick. It looks like a homeless motherfucker that was doing too much fentanyl and fucking starting to lose their hair because they're pulling it out. Literally, though, you can see her ears. And that, like, it's one of the people that you can see their ears through their hair. So you get what I'm saying. That's number 1. That's profile number 1. Profile number 2. Her ass literally looks. Why am I hitting the brakes? Literally looks like a farmer's ass, an old man farmer's ass. It looked exactly like that in his blue jeans. She wore the same fucking shirt every fucking day. So anyway, same sweater, I should say. I'm gonna catch up to the last guy. Maybe I'll come in fucking ninth, thanks to fucking fuckface up there telling me that now I gotta go back. Now I gotta fucking go back. I missed a fucking checkpoint, and it's fucking dark out. I hate being in a fucking dark in video games. Of course, it's got to be fucking dark when I'm playing the fucking goddamn game I'm streaming. If I wasn't streaming, it'd be fucking daylight, sunny, breezy daylight. Anyway, so fucking Betty, farmer's ass, hair so thin you can see her ears. The ears are always popping out at the top because of how thin her fucking hair is. But she's a young girl. She's in her mid-20s. She's a cunt. And she has fucking one piercing at the time, through her nose, in her ears, in her eyelid, in her fucking lip. Then by the time I had left this job, at the end of December, she got another piercing through her nose. You know, like the bull, and then piercing through the side. You know, that's what I would do. That's what I would do. I would put more shit on my face when I was already unattractive. That's like me going out right now and get piercings in my face to make my face look even worse. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You see what I'm saying? So anyway, normally when you're you're not really a good-looking person, you're very nice, very good personality. Restart. I'm not restarting nothing. Watch playback. I'll give you guys something to watch. How about that? Watch some bullshit that I did nothing. So anyway, and it's fucking dark out, which sucks. In the game, see? So, Betty came from California. And this is a true story. I can't make this shit up because I can't tell stories. Betty came from California. And I asked her, well, I had to ask. She was working literally next to me, and I needed help at the time. You know, what I was doing is kind of pre-trained, kind of being trained. So she said, I just move out here. At first it was okay. She seemed okay, but normal. I think the motherfucker, this place I used to work at is probably with most of the people that have that fucking bipolar shit. Most of them had, I think that's, at this place, that's where most of our bipolar people work. And I will, like I said, mention the place, but let me get 10 views on a video and I'll fucking do it. Right now I'm getting 3, which is tremendous. I love it. Thank you so much. So, she told me her story. She says, I just moved out here. Oh, okay. I said, where'd you move from? California. I said, oh, really? What made you come out here? Well, her friend, her good friend from California, and her husband, he was a fireman in California. He got fired. So he got just a regular job out here. It has nothing to do with firemen or police or any kind of security, nothing. Got a regular job out here in Indianapolis. I guess it paid well. I didn't ask. I don't know. So Betty, as dumb as she is, instead of, she just decides to pack up and move with this couple, which is fucking weird. First of all, that's weird. That's fucking weird. I don't know what that is. That's fucking weird. Just doesn't make any sense. It's weird. It's fucking weird. Why would you pack up and leave with your friend that's married and she has a husband where he's relocating for a job out here? Why would you tag along with that? That's fucking weird. So there you go. You kind of get a profile of how this weird motherfucker is. You know what I'm trying to say? Just a weird motherfucker. There's no way I would just fucking pack up with another couple and go somewhere, regardless how young I was. She said she's young. She's got plenty of time to do what she wants to do. Well, whatever. The job I'm telling you about is not for achievers. Trust me. When I finally tell you about this job, it's not for achievers. Okay? You're just a number, and you're literally a fucking pushing through the schedule. Just to, we'll get to that later. So at first it seemed okay. And I was like, okay, whatever. And constantly fucking with her nose in the ring. You know what I mean? Constantly fucking with it. You know, constantly fucking with the bull ring in her nose. A little tiny one too. It wasn't big. It was a real little one. Constantly fucking with it. Constantly fucking with it and seeing her ears sticking out the side. She had a old man farmer's ass. Shaped ass. So, as time goes on, you kind of move up and down the line in different places, you know, depending, you know, depending that day, different people. Usually the schedule with these people, it would kind of rotate. Sometimes you'll be with the person the next couple of days. Sometimes you won't see them for a couple of days. Sometimes you see them for one day. Sometimes you see them not see them for a day. But it's basically the same people, but they rotate it and mix and match people. And you just kind of get trained through the whole line, so you know exactly, you know, where this shit goes when it comes off. So, anyway, and if you can guess this job, go ahead. I'd put that in the comments if you one of the 3 of you people that are probably going to see this. Or one person, if you want to. So anyway, it was getting weird. After 2 weeks of that, she would ignore me, which is kind of cool. I don't care. I wasn't trying to look for, it wasn't like, and then it was like, it got really weird. Most people do this there anyway, but like if you see him in the morning, you're passing by and passing, if you're passing in the morning, you get closer and closer. You see that person from afar, and then you get closer and closer and closer. Then look at my finger. Look at this finger. Looks like I'm getting arthritis and shit. My dick's straighter than that. In passing, look at my finger. I think it's the lighting. Look, my knuckles getting all fat and shit. Not really, I guess. It's fucking weird, man. It's fucking weird. Look at that. I'm getting my old lady hands. Arthritis. Like, I wish the end of my finger was like ET's all blown the fuck up in red, like the head of my dick. So anyway, in passing, get closer. They don't make any eye contact with you. It's really bizarre, weird shit. Especially if you're just kind of new there, or. But the thing is, everybody did that at this place. I'll probably bring this up later in another video. Everybody did that at this place. Let me turn this down a little bit so I'm not peeking out on it. So it's fucking bizarre. So then I think, okay, well then fuck you. I'm not gonna look at you either. You see each other from afar, but you act like you don't see each other and you get real close and then pass. It's fucking weird. Fucking weird. All these motherfuckers work there are like that. Real fucking weird motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? My lips are drying. I gotta keep I'll have it over there. I gotta keep chapstick on my lips. They split up like I'm fucking a crack whore. You know what I mean? After me sucking a big dick behind the dumpster at Dollar General without putting that on, it splits and bleeds. So anyway, Betty starts to critique me some sorts, like, and getting aggravated with me, or just like, hey, you know what? Maybe she liked the way I looked. Just because, some people are like that. It's a stereotype. Some people are like, I don't like that motherfucker. That's fine. So I started not looking at her either. And when I do look, I just stare. And then she'll look away, and I'll just look away then. But I'll stare and just look. Fucking, just to fucking do it, not trying to freak her out or nothing. Just like, you're going to just look at me and then look away, but we're going to stare. Fuck you. So there's a few weeks of that, right? There's a few weeks of that bullshit. Passing, staring, not paying attention. Even if you're working right next to each other, you act like you're not there. Don't want to help each other, kind of a way. Throw boxes down in a way, kind of like if it's their box, you don't help them with it. You kind of like just throw it, push it away. That kind of shit. You know what I'm trying to say? That kind of shit. So then finally, this other person I worked with, I kept missing box 12. And that's the truth. It's section 12, box 12. I kept forgetting. Kept forgetting to take the box and put it in box section, U-boat, which is a hint to where I work, U-boat 12. And I'll tell you the reason. I took the job. Oh, I'll get to that one later. I'll get to the reason why I took the job in the first place. Okay, so back to that U-12. I missed it a couple times, twice. But there's steady stream of boxes, okay? It's like Laverne and Shirley on the goddamn commercial, or their intro on the TV, if you remember that. If you do, you're old as fuck. Your dick probably don't work. So, no, it was like Lucy also. I love Lucy when she's eating the chocolates like she's sucking dicks off the chocolate line, and she's missing chocolate. She's putting them in her shirt, putting them in her mouth, spitting them out. So, one day, I missed it, box 12, twice. So I noticed it, and I watched her. She gets kind of mad. So the other person that works like a little bit further up from me, and she's on the other side of me now. Not beside me, but on the other side, okay, of the belt, of the conveyor belt. I'll be giving you so many hints now, you know what I'm talking about. It's not Walmart, no. So I missed 12 again, and then I seen this cunt of a cunt. That looks like she stinks, or pussy stinks. Yeast infection for days. And just stinking pussy. Stinking pussy. Alright? Don't do it, but it smells like a fucking spoiled can of olives. Okay? So she picks up the box 12, because I missed it and I was watching. She throws it on the ground to the person that was on the other side across from her, but she's probably like 6 people away from me down the line. And I saw it. So here's what I did. Purposely, the next box 12 that came through the fucking line, I let it pass. I let it pass before it got to her. and I picked it up and I said, I got it, Betty. I got it, boss. It's 12. I won't forget this time, boss. And I looked at her, and she looked away like not mad, not surprised, but like kind of like this, kind of like, I don't know if it scared her. I don't know. You know, I don't know if what it was. I wasn't trying to scare her. I was trying to make a point. Hey, cunt. I see what you're doing, you fucking cunt. Why don't you like to shove a fucking zucchini up your pussy that stinks? Literally. I understand why people follow people home sometimes and just fucking shove fruit up their ass. So anyway, after I did that, oddly, strangely enough, completely weird, she wanted to be my friend. Don't know. I didn't come across mean or like scary. Not at all. I don't think. I wasn't trying to. I was just trying to make a point. Hey, cunt. I see you threw the box down because I missed it for the second time. And like, it isn't like I missed a lot of them. It was just like a coincidence. It was 2 in one day, you know. So anyway, that's my story about Betty. Zucchini's Betty. Would I like to shove a zucchini up her pussy? So anyway, we're going to leave that story with that. Leave it quick. Leave it done. I'm glad it's nighttime out. Because the one thing I do hate about video games is fucking nighttime stuff. And I'm glad at this point it's fucking nighttime. Every time I try to do something, it's fucking nighttime. So this is not Pig Rat. This is just fucking me coming in for Pig Rat Productions. I'm trying to keep the channel going, which I don't give a two fucks about. I mean, I care. If I didn't care, I wouldn't be doing it. I wouldn't do this. I'd go to my main channel. My main channel is Toy Stories. And I do 3D printing, paintings, and just, you know, and jerk off and show you my feet. So anyway,